second round of the Area 4 playoffs. Tonight, Post 82 takes on Huntersville Post 321. Dan Greer along with Buddy Ramey and Josh Collins here tonight. And also, Steve Roberts back in our WHS studios. But Buddy, this is a game. Post 82 was number 4 in the West. This is the number 1 team out of the eastern part of Area 4.
Yeah, they've got their work cut out for them. Post 82 does, but hey, it's a best-of-5 series, and Shelby advanced into this round, and I'm sure that they were coming into this series with confidence that they can take care of Huntersville and move on to the next round.
You're listening to the Cleveland Regional Medical Center pregame show on WOHS tonight. Also, I want to welcome our folks listening on WCSL tonight because the Cherryville at Union County game tonight was postponed because of the weather, and they'll play game 2 tomorrow night, weather permitting, down at Wingate University in Wingate, North Carolina, against Union County. But tonight, Post 82 here, it looks pretty clear at the moment. It's sort of mostly cloudy, but the dark clouds were off to our left here, off to the east, and they have moved on. If we look to the west and southwest, it looks pretty good right now, but in the summertime, those things can come up pretty quick, buddy.
Yeah, there's still a chance. We're not out of the woods yet, but hopefully we will get the game in. And right now, the breeze that we're feeling feels pretty good out here.
It does feel good. It's not as hot as it was earlier today. Now, as we get underway, we may get this game underway a little bit early. The umpires and coaches have already met and are getting ready to introduce the teams here. So what we'll do right now, Bud, is do our Blanton Cars starting lineups, brought to you by Blanton Cars, located on East Dixon Boulevard across from Western Sizzlin and West Dixon Boulevard next to Taco Bell. And Buddy has the Post 82 starting lineup tonight.
For Shelby, Post 82 leading off and playing third base will be Jackson Mims. Batting second, the left fielder C.J. Brooks. The DH Evan Lawsons will bat third. He's batting for the starting pitcher Cody Fitch. Hitting cleanup, the center fielder Nick Triplett. Batting fifth, the first baseman Brock Melton. Catching tonight for Post 82 and batting sixth is Riley Smith. Right fielder Jay Siegel bats in the 7th slot. Shortstop Dustin Green hits 8th. And the 9th hitter in the lineup for Post 82, second baseman Chandler Young.
As the Blanton Cars starting lineup for Shelby Post 82, the Blanton Cars starting lineup for Huntersville Post 321, they are 15-2 in the season. Leading off and at second base is Jared Sobo. Batting second is Kurt Stabachevsky. I think I got it right. Stabachevsky playing shortstop. Batting third is Connor Duncan, the center fielder. Hunter Conley is pitching tonight. He'll bat in the cleanup spot. Cameron Underwood, the left fielder, will bat fifth. Jared Fortune will play first base and bat sixth. Batting seventh is Eric Seiler, the third baseman. Jordan Blair will bat eighth and play right field. And Jake Perrin will catch and bat ninth tonight for Huntersville Post 321. And that's our Blanton Cars starting lineups brought to you by Blanton Cars on East Dixon Boulevard and West Dixon Boulevard. Shelby, thanks to all the folks out there for sponsoring this part of our broadcast throughout our baseball season, not only here in the Legion season, but back during the high school baseball season as well. The Shelby team being introduced here. We'll remind you that game 2 will be tomorrow night at Veterans Field Keeter Stadium. Hope to see you out tomorrow night at the stadium. If you can't make it out, we'll have it for you on WOHS 1390 AM, and you can watch it on WhatsUpShopper.com on the Cleveland County Sports page there. So keep that in mind. Back with more of our Post 82 baseball tonight on the Cleveland Regional Medical Center pregame show in 3 minutes on WOHS Shelby. ready to get this game one of this second round Area 4 playoff series underway. The winner of this series will play the winner of the Cherryville Union County series. So, but got a long ways to go before we get anywhere, buddy. We got to come up with 3 wins for Post 82.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. That's going to be a tough chore. This Huntersville team, number 1 seed, as you mentioned, coming out of the East. Out of Area 4, and they're 15-2 coming into this ball game.
Hey, that's pretty good. And they're the number 1 overall seed in Area 4 in the playoffs. So that means wherever they, as long as they're playing, they will have the home field advantage. The time for our Oro Supermarket player to watch. Sponsored by Oro Supermarket, located on East Marion Street in Shelby. Thanks to Dee and Bulow and all the folks there for sponsoring this. And I believe it's the second straight year they sponsored it on our Legion broadcast. Buddy, our player to watch for Post 82.
Well, tonight we're going to go with third baseman and leadoff batter Jackson Mims.
Okay, Jackson had a good game last night. He's another one of those youngsters. I call them youngsters because they were just finished their sophomore years of high school play, and we had some great sophomores this year in high school, and they've proven themselves this season here on the Legion field as well. In fact, we saw, Chandler Young and Jackson had great games defensively last night. But then just 2 key plays in the top of the 8th and top of the 9th by those young men, and really was a difference in the game.
Yeah, it really was. Big double play in the 8th inning, and then in the 9th inning, a rundown of a runner on second base trying to advance to third, tagged out by Jackson Mims. And that was huge in the outcome. And big reason why Post 82 is at North Mecklenburg High School tonight, taking on Huntersville in Game 1.
Our pregame show has been brought to you by Cleveland
Regional Medical Center. Appreciate all the folks over there
sponsoring that segment of our broadcast. For Post 82 here in the top of the first inning, Jackson Mims will lead it off, followed by C.J. Brooks and Evan Loases. Our scoreboard again, sponsored by Medical Arts Pharmacy. 19th year Medical Arts has sponsored that part of our broadcast on the radio in Shelby. We appreciate that very much. And here's Buddy Ramey with the play-by-play.
Thank you, Dan. First pitch is grounded to short, backhanded by the shortstop Stabasevsky, and he throws on to Jared Fortune for out number 1. So Jackson Mims jumping on the first pitch. 6-3 on the putout, 1 down.
I wonder if Stabasevsky is a Duke person. I mean, that name sounds halfway familiar.
Number 11,
C.J. Brooks comes up to the plate now, left-handed hitting left fielder. He was co-winner of our Offensive Player of the Game, Best Hitter Award in last night's game. He takes a pitch low, ball 1. Hunter Conley, a lefty on the mound for Huntersville. His second pitch in the dirt, 2-0. Post 82 seen a good many lefties this year. And
they have.
Going to get another dose of that tonight. CJ hit a bomb last night, 2-run home run. Takes a 2-0 fastball inside, ball 3. One down, nobody on. Top of the first inning, the 3-0 is in there, called strike 3-1. Dimensions here at North Mac, 315 down the lines, 385 to center. 3-1, took a little off, and CJ comes up empty, 3-2 now on CJ Brooks. Conley ready with the 3-2, swung on a miss, but he gets all the way to the screen. CJ trying to hustle it out, and he advances. So to go as a strikeout for Conley, but CJ Brooks safely reaches with 1 down, and that will bring up the DH Evan Loases. But before Evan comes to the plate, we're going to have a conference on the mound.
Huntersville coach goes out, discuss things with his battery out there. Conley on the mound.
Huntersville with their navy blue tops with white letters and numbers. Post 82 wearing their orange tops with white pants and blue numbers and lettering trimmed in white. DH Evan Lawassis at the plate. Evan's been swinging a hot bat of late. CJ Brooks down at first, one down. Tailing fastball off the plate, 1-0. Conley comes set. Next pitch. Fastball fouled out of play. Right field side, 1-1. Conley, a good bit of tail to his fastball. We were right behind home plate here, Dan, and you can pick up the movement pretty good. There's the next pitch. Runner going. Fouled out of play. Right field side once again. A little hit and run action with C.J. Brooks at first and Evan at the plate.
It's the first time in a while we sit at ground level right behind home plate. And pretty good view. And it looks like the weather's going to hold off, so I think we'll be okay.
I certainly hope so. Catcher Jake Pern.
Josh Collins, our
out to have a word with Conley on the mound.
Our What's Up Shopper producer and cameraman tonight says he's got a tent in the RV if we need it. I don't think we're going to need it.
Conley ready now with the 1-2. Hit hard. Backhanded by the shortstop in the air. Throws behind the runner at first. And that'll double off C.J. Brooks to end the first inning.
For post 82, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We'll go to the bottom of the first inning on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Shelby nothing. Huntersville come to bat. You're listening to Post 82 Baseball on WOHS and What'sUpShopper.com.
Over Shelby in the top of the first. No runs on no hits, no errors, no one left on base.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Not sandals and socks. That's not a good look. Like action movies and catchphrases. Like McDonald's and an icy cold Coke. And now any size Coca-Cola, soft drink, or sweet tea from McDonald's is just $1. So they go even more together. Like reality shows and hot tubs. McDonald's and Coke. The simple joy of being made for each other. Prices and participation may vary. Limited time. A la carte only.
West End Sales in Vale is proud to welcome Ron Parker to their staff. Ron takes his time to invite his friends and former customers to come by and see him for all of your farm and lawn and garden equipment needs. And for a limited time, get a free loader with any Coyote Series tractor, excluding the DS Series. And get a free first-time oil change with the purchase of any new tractor. See Ron Parker today at West End Sales, Highway 1827 intersection in Vale. So you think it'll take a miracle to get affordable insurance? Well, Pilgrim Insurance in Shelby and Lincoln believes in miracles. Come by and talk with one of their friendly, helpful staff members. Call now for a free quote, and you'll find you'll get lower rates and better service. Pilgrim will insure any driver, any age, any vehicle. Yes, miracles do happen. Visit Pilgrim Insurance, 220 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, and on Clark Drive in the Town and Country Shopping Center in Lincoln. Thinking about new carpet or floor covering for your home? Then think about Flooring America in Kings Mountain or Carpet One Interiors in Gastonia. Either one is just a short drive away. You'll find name brand floor covering at great prices with expert installation. Come in and check out the savings today. Flooring America, 602 Slater Street in Kings Mountain, and Carpet One Interiors, 2759 East Ozark Avenue in Gastonia. There's a store near you.
That'll bring up shortstop Kurt Stabaszewski. First pitch in there, called strike, 0-1. One down, nobody on, bottom of the first inning. Sidearm breaking ball, that finds the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Cody ready with the next pitch, 0-2 fastball off the plate, outside, 1-2. Sign from Riley Smith. And the 1-2 breaking ball is a low and away, evens the count up 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two pitch, outside corner called strike 3. Good fastball by Cody Fitch. And Stabisevsky down on strikes for out number 2.
Now batting for Huntersville, the center fielder, number 3.
And that'll bring up center fielder Connor Duncan, first left-handed hitter in the lineup for Huntersville. Takes a fastball, a little in off the plate, 1-0. Next pitch is popped back out of play, left side. Count goes to 1-1.
And our plate umpire tonight is a southpaw.
Here's the 1-1 pitch, hit to center field. Nick Triplett doesn't have to move much at all, and he'll grab it for the final out of the inning.
No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. No score after 1 inning from Huntersville, as Shelby and Huntersville are scoreless on the Medical Arts Mafia scoreboard. You're listening to tonight's game on WOHS, watching it on whatsupshopper.com.
Deviney Lumber and Salvage in Polkville can save you on everything from hardware items to landscape timbers to treated lumber and mulch. Plus, Deviney's has dog kennels, paneling, windows, hardwood flooring, doors, exterior shutters, and more. So whether you're building new or remodeling, see Max and the folks at Deviney Lumber and Salvage. Call 704-538-8211 for Deviney Lumber and Salvage, Highway 226 in downtown Polkville.
Got a special occasion coming up? Celebrate it with a greeting card from the new greeting card section at Griffin Drugstore in downtown Kings Mountain. Griffin Drugstore now has a new $1 greeting card section. Since 1919, Griffin Drugstore has been serving the people of Kings Mountain with the finest in prescription service, featuring free citywide delivery and 10% senior citizens discounts. Griffin Drug, 129 West Mountain Street, downtown Kings Mountain.
Leading off for Shelby at the top of the second, the center fielder, number 7, Nick Triplett.
And back at North Mecklenburg High School, Nick Triplett leads the second inning off with a hard hit ball to the backhand of the shortstop Stabisevsky. You can't come up with it. And Dan will let your scoring expertise rule on that one.
Now batting the first baseman, number
Base hit.
41.
Base hit by Nick.
It was a deep short, so it'd been tough getting Nick at first.
Brock Melton hits the first pitch to deep center field. Going back on it, Duncan, the center fielder. He can't get it. It's over his head. Rounding second is Triplett. And they're going to send him around third. Here comes the relay throw to the plate. Going to be a close play, and he is out at the plate as a collision between Pern and Nick Triplett. Double by Brock Melton, and a good relay throw. Takes care of Triplett at the plate.
No doubt about it. The throw right on the money, and Nick was basically a dead duck right there.
And Huntersville manager out to have discussion with the umpires because I'm assuming because Nick came in standing up and he and Pern had a collision at the plate. So there'll be one down, and Brock Melton will be at second. Brock gave that ball a ride.
He did to deep center here. And what's the measurements out there at center field at the flagpole?
385.
385.
And Brock had a couple of hits last night, 2 for 3 in the game, so he's continuing his.
315 down the lines, 385 to center here.
And Riley Smith, the catcher, will be at the plate. After a lengthy discussion with both the home plate and base umpire, we're ready to go again. First pitch foul back out of play. 0-1 to Riley. We're in the top of the second inning. No score, 1 out.
For your listeners tuning in on WCSL tonight, looking for the Cherryville Post 100 game. That game was postponed because of the weather down at Wingate, and at Union County. Cherryville game we play tomorrow night, second game of that series. Cherryville leads the series 1-0.
1-1 as the 0-1 pitch misses. Now here's the 1-1 offering, hit into right center field. Let's see if he can get to it. He can. He plays it in front of him. Duncan. Brock Milton had to hold up for a moment. He'll advance to third. And Post 82, with runners at the corners, only 1 down here in the second. Third consecutive hit for Post 82, and that'll send up right fielder Jay Siegel.
Batting for Shelby, the right fielder, number 3, Jay Siegel.
First pitch is fouled off. Out of play right field side, 0-1.
Remember Jay, buddy, we did the middle school championship game, Burns and Shelby, what, about 2 years ago up at Burns and Burns Middle, and Jay was one of the stars in that game.
Next pitch from Conley misses outside, count 1-1.
And previous to that, couple months earlier, we did the middle school basketball championship game up at Burns, and Jay was on
1-1 pitch hit to short, over to second, 1, and over to first, 6-4-3 will end the inning.
For Shelby, no runs, 3 hits, no errors, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the second inning on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. No score as Huntersville comes to bat in the bottom of the second on Big O Country and whatsupshopper.com.
Ready to travel? Then first travel into Young RVs in Kings Mountain. Take a look at the Viking Ultralight Conventional Travel Trailer with prices starting at $89.95. Choose from 3 great floor plans. And if you want to camp on Easy Street, see the Viking Hybrid Camping Trailers starting at $59.95. This unit has features you can't live without. See the Viking difference. Viking Travel Trailers and Campers available from Young RV Sales on Oak Grove Road at the Highway 74 Bypass intersection, Kings Mountain.
Experience, quality, and guaranteed service. That's what you get from Shelby Transmission Specialists. They do straight drives and automatic transmissions. They can repair and rebuild transmissions and sell parts as well. So if you're having trouble with your transmission, see the experts, Hal Hambrick, Lyle Reynolds, and Jimmy Stepp at Shelby Transmission Specialist, 734 Nally Drive, just off Highway 226 North, Shelby. Call 704-482-8756.
We go to the bottom of the second inning. No score in the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard for Huntersville here in the bottom of the second. Hunter Conley, Cameron Underwood, and Jared Fortune.
4, 5, and 6 in the order to face Cody Fitch. No score, bottom of the second on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
And what's going on right now, the Huntersville coach is still discussing with the base umpire, I think.
I'm sure.
About the collision at the plate.
I'm sure the same play, yeah. Hunter Conley, the cleanup batter and pitcher, is a left-handed thrower and left-handed hitter. As he leads off the bottom of the second and takes a Cody Fitch pitch, low, ball 1. ballpark here at North Mac, not nearly as spacious as Veterans Field Keeter Stadium. Next pitch took a little off, caught the outside corner. Good pitch, 1-1. As Dan mentioned earlier, 315 down the lines and 385 to dead center. 1-1 is hit deep to right field, and the park's not going to hold that one. And Huntersville is first on the board with a solo home run by Hunter Conley.
That's one of those home runs probably would not have been out at Veterans Field Keeter Stadium. It could have been a double or something like that, but I don't believe it went out back home at the stadium. So the Huntersville pitcher helps his own cause here with that solo shot and gives his team the lead.
That'll bring up the left fielder, Cameron Underwood. Underwood, a right-handed hitter. Looks at a fastball outside, ball one. One-oh pitch over at the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cody ready with the 1-1. It's hit down the right field line. If it's fair, it's going to be trouble. And it's foul. Just twisted foul. And that'll put Cody Fitch ahead in the count. 1-2 on Underwood. Nobody out. Bottom of the second inning. 1-0 Huntersville on a solo home run by Hunter Conley. Underwood in there now, and Fitch ready with the 1-2. Breaking ball, good pitch, swing and a miss. Underwood down on strikes.
My buddy Cody Fitch, rising junior, coming up in the high school season next year, went the distance in the Lincoln County series in Game 3, in which Post 82 lost 3-1. But he went the distance, did a pretty good performance for Cody in that game.
First baseman Jared Fortune, left-handed hitter, looks at a ball, 1-0. Cody ready with the 1-0. That pitch low and in the dirt, 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Two-0 is over. Count goes to 2-1, unfortunate.
No Braves baseball the next few nights because of course, Legion baseball, but also because it's the All-Star break, buddy.
It is. 2-1 pitch low and away, and the count now 3-1 on the Huntersville first baseman.
They're at the All-Star game tomorrow night in Kansas City. I'm on the Braves on that team. I believe Chipper Jones, his final season, will be on the team. Is that right?
He did make it. 3-1 is hit to right. Jay Siegel goes back on it and makes the play. 2 down. That'll send up third baseman.
Seiler.
And Seiler, another left-handed hitter. The first pitch to Seiler, low, ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Cody's 1-0, that's in there, and count 1-1 now. Game 1, best of 5 series. 1-1 pitch fouled out of play, left field side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Dan mentioned earlier the winner of this series will meet the winner of the Cherryville Union County series, which was set to begin tonight, but they got rained out. 1-2 pitch low.
Of course, they actually started last night.
Count 2-2. That's right. I'm sorry.
Afraid to field that walk-off home.
Right. They won. Cherville won that first game. You're right.
6-3. Yeah.
2-2 fouled straight back off the screen. I stand corrected. You're right.
Also playing tonight, Gaston Braves up at Hickory. Game 2 of that series, Gaston leads it 1-0. And Caldwell and Mint Hill start their series tonight up at Granite Falls.
2-2 off-speed pitch misses outside, and the count full on Eric Seiler. Payoff pitch. Ground ball, big bounce for Chandler Young at second. He flips over to Brock Melton, and that'll retire Huntersville here in the second.
But there was one run on one big hit. That's that homer by Conley. No errors and nobody left. We'll go to the third inning on the Medical Arts Farmview scoreboard. Huntersville leading Shelby 1-0 on Big O Country, WOHS, and tonight WCSL. And you're watching it tonight on whatsupshopper.com.
Attention landscape professionals, got a great deal on a Toro Z-Master zero-turn rider and boost your productivity. Its revolutionary Turbo Force 7-gauge steel cutting deck features the industry's toughest spindle assembly and an adjustable front baffle to achieve a superb cut on tall grass, wet grass, even tough-to-cut grass. Get the machine that gets more done. Get a deal, too, with Toro Financing. See your participating dealer for details. Toro, count on it. Available at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive, at the Oak Grove Road Highway 74 bypass, Kings Mountain.
Gamble's BP Auto Repair in Uptown Shelby is your one stop for gas and repair work on your vehicle. You can get quality BP gasoline, and Bill Gamble and his staff can do light and medium repair work on all types of vehicles, including work on CV joints, water pumps, alternators, and service and repair work on your car's air conditioning and heating systems. They can change your oil and lubricate your vehicle as well. And now Gamble's has tires. Come see the good selection of new tires at Gamble's BP Auto Repair, the Calv at Warren Streets in Uptown Shelby.
Here's a special money-saving message from Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs. If you use petroleum products, you should consider a generic brand. Major brands charge premium rates covering national advertising and promotions. Good generic brand packages their own products and meets manufacturer specifications, and they can sell at a lower price because of lower overhead. Our generic brands include Wolfhead, Coastal, AutoGuard, and Lubriguard. Buy these brands and you cut your costs. See Putnam Distributors, 1626 Peterson Drive, Patterson Springs.
Left-hander Hunter Conley on the mound. Let up, catches the outside corner, and he's ahead 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch, a little bit high with the fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Left-hander ready with the next pitch. Off speed, chopped high, but foul down the third base line. Post 82 had a chance last inning, but a 6-4-3 inning-ending double play kept them off the board. There's the 1-2. That's outside. Count even now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Dustin Green. Left-hander working quickly. 2-2 is fouled straight back off the screen. On deck for post 82, second baseman Chandler Young. 2-2 let up, popped up on the infield. Fortune, the first baseman, calling for it. And he'll make the grab for out number 1.
Now batting for Shelby, the second baseman, number 9, Chandler Young.
And now Chandler Young at the plate.
Hey, Chandler was our Forest Supermarket player to watch last night, and he was somebody to watch last night, wasn't he?
Had a very good game. Takes a fastball on the outside corner, 0-1. Conley works quick. 0-1 off-speed pitch fouled behind the plate. And the left-hander ahead in the count 0-2. Gets a sign from Jake Pern, his catcher. And the fastball up and away, ball 1-2. One-two is a slow chopper to the right of the mound. Going to be a tough play for Conley. Off the mound, throws a strike though, and just barely gets Young at first. Hunter Conley showing his little bit of athleticism there, making a good play.
Shelby, third baseman, number 6.
And we go back to the top of the order now with 2 out, nobody on, and our Aura Supermarket player to watch, Jackson Mims. Curveball in the outside corner, 0-1.
Jackson grounded out his first time up back in the first.
Next pitch chopped off the plate just in front of the mound. And once again, Conley off the hill. 1-3 on the putout for out number 3.
Shelby goes down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We go to the bottom of the third inning. 1-0, Huntersville in the lead on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard on WOHS, WCSL, and WhatsUpShopper.com.
Be sure to pick up this week's What's Up Shopper and check out the S&R Auto Sales ad. Play the new S&R Auto Sales Sports Trivia. Get the sports trivia question right, and you could win a free $10 gift certificate to your choice of the Western Sizzlin' or the Clock. And check out the great buys with over 130 automobiles on the lot. Down payments start at $4.99. See the entire inventory at SNRAutosales.com. S&R Auto Sales, 417 South Post Road in Shelby, located right next to Bojangles.
Spring is here. It's time to start those projects you've been putting off all winter long. And the place to start is Cleveland Lumber Company in Shelby. Brighten up your home with a new coat of Benjamin Moore paint. You'll find every color under the sun along with all of your painting supplies. Build a deck for those summer cookouts. Fix that leaky faucet in the bathroom. Or put in those new windows you've been wanting. Whatever the project, see Cleveland Lumber Company, 217 Arrowwood Street in Shelby. The projects start and end with Cleveland Lumber Company.
Leading off for Huntersville in the bottom of the third, the right fielder, number 23, Jordan Blair.
Hey, well, good to see you, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
I got to show y'all a picture. We go to the bottom of the third, 1-0 Huntersville on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Jordan Blair leads it off for Huntersville.
And Cody Fitch, a couple of strikes ahead in the count 0-2 on Blair. Fastball rising up and in, gets a little soft pop-up, and Chandler Young takes care of it near the second base bag, 1 down.
Mr. Keever here, David Keever. I'm sure he's here from the torrential rain they had at Wingate this afternoon. We heard about that. Feels perfectly dry. David's showing us a picture.
Catcher Jake Pern looks at a fastball over for a strike, 0-1.
And believe me, David, I saw that happen way back in 1974 in Richmond County.
Curveball just inside off the plate, count 1-1. Bottom of the third inning, 1 out. Fastball a little bit low. 2 balls and a strike. Huntersville with a 1-0 lead on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Solo home run by the pitcher Hunter Conley in the second inning. Fastball popped up. Shallow right field, calling for it Jay Siegel. And there's 2 down. Cody's been really sharp through 2 2/3. He's done a good job.
Only one mistaken pitch. And that happens, doesn't it, buddy?
It
You're a former
does.
pitcher.
Leadoff batter, Jared Sobo. Takes the first pitch for a ball, 1-0. Sobo 0 for 1. He grounded at second. His first trip to the plate. 1-0 fastball, that's over. Count even 1-1. One breaking ball, that's a good one. Dropped down a little bit and found the plate. Cody ahead in the count 1-2 now. One-two breaking ball, little looping pop up, foul first base side and off of the glove of Brock Melton. So Sobo will get new life. And the count 1-2 with 2 down, nobody on to Jared Sobo. Time is called as Cody Fitch was about to deliver the pitch. Ready now with the 1-2. Right down the gut. Called strike 3. Sobo caught looking for the final out of the bottom of the third inning.
As Huntersville goes down in order, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We go to the fourth inning. Huntersville leading Post 82 1-0. You're listening to Post 82 Baseball on WOHS and watching it on WhatsUpShopper.com.
Your engagement is a defining moment in your life, and Wright's Jewelry in Boston can help you choose the engagement ring to perfectly reflect your commitment to her. Whether a princess cut or round brilliant diamond is her choice, Wright's can set it in the ring mounting that will ensure she says yes. Choose from a large selection of beautiful wedding and engagement sets. Serving our area since 1937. Visit Wright's Jewelry, Highway 18 North in Boston, or online at wrightsjewelrystore.com.
Nature commands not just how fast a plant can grow, but also the shape and direction it grows in. Almost invisible to the human eye, grass can grow up to 5 inches a week. That's 1/1000th of an inch every second minute.
Manage the wild with chainsaws, trimmers, blowers, and lawnmowers from Husqvarna. Husqvarna, taming the wild.
Your local Husqvarna sales and service dealer is Elliott Supply, Highway 182 in Polkville.
Leading off for Shelby in the top of the fourth, the left fielder, number 11, C.J. Brooks.
We go to the top of the fourth inning, and C.J. Brooks flies to center. One down, and that'll bring up the DH, Evan Lalases. Evan hit the ball in the nose first time up, but right at the shortstop, and it resulted in a double play. Conley's first pitch, fastball inside, ball 1.
Now, buddy, we already saw one home run here tonight, of course, by Conley of Huntersville. I think we'll see another one here tonight, and I think Post 82 will hit one out here too, as well. With this this fence 15 feet shorter in left and right and in center.
Next 2 pitches miss, and it's 3-0 now on Luasis.
I'm talking about shorter than at Veterans Field, Keeter Stadium.
Conley's 3-0 is over. Count 3-1. Good hitters count here. Evan gets a good cut at a fastball, fouls it back out of play. And the count runs full on the losses. Conley's next pitch is rolled foul, third base side. 3-2 fastball up and away, and Evan Losses reaches with a 1-out walk. First walk of the ball game issued by either pitcher.
Now batting the center fielder, number 7, Nick Triplett.
And that brings up the cleanup batter, center fielder Nick Triplett. And he takes a pitch for a strike, 0-1.
Triplett singled to lead off the second inning and attempted to score on a double with Brock Melton, but was out at the plate, a collision at the plate.
Chop foul, third base side, and Conley ahead 0-2 to Triplett. 1 out, runner at first, Evan Losses for Shelby. Huntersville with a 1-0 advantage. 0-2 fastball. Way up and away from the plate. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner going, pitches outside, throw down to second. And Losses is caught stealing. Strong throw by catcher Jake Byrne.
Yeah, throw around the money, and they really had Evan by a mile. I mean, they had to throw the ball waiting for him when he got there.
So 2 down now, 2-2 the count on Triplett. 2-2 pitch popped shallow right field, foul territory, and a sliding catch made by Jared Sobo, the second baseman, to end the inning.
So post 82, no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Medical Arts Trophy scoreboard has Huntersville leading 1-0 over Shelby on whatsupshopper.com and Big O Country.
As a parent, every choice that I make is an important one, including which automobile insurance is right for my family. GMAC Insurance and Witherspoon Insurance Agency offer the solutions that I need. They understand the importance of automobiles in my life, and that I depend on quality service to get me where I want to go. Security comes from the knowledge that there's always someone to assist me whenever I may need it. And in the event of an accident, they will handle my claim fairly and quickly. GMAC Insurance and Witherspoon Insurance Agency. They keep my life moving.
Baseball, the national pastime. It's basic, simple. In a time when, for a lot of Americans, many things are not. Your local Allstate agent can help make things a bit easier by saving you money on car insurance. Right off the bat, safe drivers can save up to 25%. Are you in good hands?
Your local Allstate agent is Chris McDaniel at the Chris McDaniel Allstate Insurance Agency, 404 Cherryville Road across from the YMCA in Shelby. Call 704-484-3463.
Lead it off for Huntersville, the top of the 4th, bottom of the 4th, the shortstop, number 2, Kurt Stabasevsky.
Go to the bottom of the 4th inning, 1-0. Huntersville leads it on the Medical Arts Trophy scoreboard. Stabashevsky up at the plate, buddy.
And he looks at a breaking ball on the 0-1 pitch, and now it's 0-2. Stabashevsky, strikeout victim, his first time up. 0-2 curveball. Off the outside part of the plate, 1-2. Pitch ready with the 1-2. Fastball that rode in and hit Stabashevsky, and he'll be on to lead things off here in the bottom of the 4th for Huntersville. And that brings up center fielder Connor Duncan.
Now batting the center fielder, number 3, Connor Duncan.
Duncan, a left-handed hitter. 0 for 1, he flew out to center. First pitch popped out of play.
For you folks on WCSL tonight again, the Cherryville game at Union County at Wingate University. was postponed because of weather.
A 1-pitch foul back behind the plate.
And I say weather because the field was perfectly dry. David Kiever showed us the picture, and that had a few drops of rain. They called a game, and game 2 will be tomorrow night at Wingate.
0-2 just off the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Duncan. Stabisevsky down at first. Nobody out. Bottom of the 4th inning. Huntersville with a 1-0 lead on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. And Duncan calls time, steps out of the batter's box. One-two pitch, line foul, left field side. Fitch ready with the 1-2. Popped back out of play, and a pretty good battle going on now between Connor Duncan and Cody Fitch. Nobody out, runner at first. Runner going, 1-2 pitch in the dirt. And it's going to be a stolen base for Stabisevsky, and the count goes to 2-2 on Connor Duncan. Riley Smith didn't have a chance with the pitch being in the dirt inside to the batter. 2-2 pitch, hit toward first. Melton, 1 play. He'll step on the bag. 1 down, but the ground out does get Stabisevsky down to third. And now with the runner at third and 1 out, the cleanup batter, Hunter Conley, who's responsible for the game's only run with a solo home run back in the 2nd inning, is at the plate. And Cody misses low and inside, ball 1.
Yeah, it cost $1. That's okay.
Stabisevsky at third. 1 out. From the stretch, Cody delivers a high chopper to first. That'll score the run. He flips to Cody Fitch. Brock Melton does. 3-1 on the putout. And Huntersville now ahead 2-0 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
And Conley now is responsible for both runs. He got credit with an RBI there, and of course his home run was an RBI back in the 2nd. 2-0.
2 down, and Cameron Underwood steps to the plate. He struck out his first time up, takes a pitch outside, ball 1. Next pitch, chop behind the plate, 1-1. That's an advantage when you have a lot of left-handed hitters. 2 lefties there. Got that run in. High chopper to short. Dustin Green, long throw, not going to be in time. Good wheels by Cameron Underwood. And he legs out an infield hit.
A chopper that was not hit that hard, and by the time Dustin got the ball and fired it over, just the speed of Underwood beat out the throw.
Yeah, nothing Dustin could do. He had to wait for the high hop to come down, and Underwood beats it out. 2nd hit of the game for Huntersville, and that'll bring up first baseman Jared Fortune. Throw over to first. Underwood back on his belly. Runner going, and the pitch low and inside. And no throw down to 2nd. Underwood with the stolen base. Count 1-0 on Jared Fortune. 1-0 is low and away. Ball 2-2-0. Fortune 0 for 1. He flew to right. Two out. Runner at second for Huntersville. Next pitch is lined into left. Let's see if they send the runner. Brooks is up with it. Runner waved, and he will score. Throw gets by Riley Smith at the plate. And Jared Fortune with an RBI single advances to second on the throw.
So now it's 3-0 Huntersville on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
Eric Seiler.
And third baseman Eric Seiler at the plate. Looks at a pitch outside, ball 1. Next pitch fouled back out of play. Count 1-1. Huntersville with a couple of runs on a couple of hits this inning to stretch their lead to 3-0. 2 down, but they do have a runner at second. And Cody Fitch ready with the 1-1 pitch. Off the inside corner, 2-1. Seiler, another left-handed hitter. He grounded to second, his first trip to the plate. Pitch in the dirt. And that'll make the count 3-1 on Seiler. Riley Smith out to have a word with Cody Fitch. Two down in the inning. 3-1 count on Seiler. Over at the knees, and that'll run the count full, 3-2. Look at second. Fitch ready with the payoff. Hard hit ball between first and second into right for a base hit. Siegel charges, the runner being waved from third. And Huntersville adds another run to their lead, and it's now 4-0 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
3 straight hits and a couple runs in for, or 3 runs in for post 321 of Huntersville.
And Jordan Blair, the right fielder, number 8 hitter at the plate, fouls the first pitch off. 0-1. One let up inside, 1-1. Seiler down at first base, 2 out in the inning. And a fastball rides in and hits Blair. And Huntersville now with runners at first and second.
Second hit batsman of the inning as Stavchevsky was hit by a pitch to lead off the inning and later scored.
Huntersville, the catcher, number 15, Jake Kern.
The catcher, number 9 hitter Jake Pern, will be at the plate now with 2 down, runners at first and second. First pitch to Pern on the inside corner, 0-1.
Pern is the 8th Huntersville batter to come to plate in this inning.
breaking ball, check swing, fouls it. Back behind the plate, it's 0-2. Two curveball outside, 1-2. Seiler down at second, Blair at first. 2 out in the inning. And Fitch ready with the 1-2. It's off the plate, 2-2. Right-hander ready with the 2-2. That's low and away. Ball 3, the count full. And with 2 down, both runners will be off on the pitch. Called strike 3. Good pitch by Cody Fitch. That'll retire the side here in the 4th.
But Huntersville picks up 3 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors and 2 runners left on base. We'll go to the 5th inning on the Medical Arts Farmview scoreboard. Huntersville leads Shelby 4-0 on Big O Country, WOHS, and WhatsUpShopper.com.
Summertime is wedding time. If you've got a wedding in your near future, see Chadwick's Bridal and Formals in Shelby. For over 35 years, Chadwick's has been dressing up Shelby and Cleveland County. They are your tuxedo headquarters. Rent 5 and get the 6th one free. No matter the occasion, Chadwick's can dress you up. See Chadwick's Bridal and Formals, 806 West Warren Street in Shelby. It's time to spring into Keys Carbon and Floor Covered in Shelby for the best possible deals on flooring for your home or business. No matter the job, big or small, Keys Carbon and Floor Covered is there to help you with all of your floor covering needs at a price that you can afford. Come on in and Keith will be happy to go out and give you an estimate on your flooring needs. Plus, you get professional installation. That's Keys Carbon and Floor Covering, 1162 East Marion Street in Shelby.
Hi, this is Woody Durham for Mark Dedman's Carolina Trophies in Shelby. Through the years, I've seen a lot of trophies and plaques, and none appear nicer than those which come from Mark Dedman's Carolina Trophies. Their guarantee is not just a guarantee, but a promise for courteous service, the absolute lowest price, quality products, on-time delivery, and most of all, your satisfaction. Awards for all occasions plus rubber stamps and engraving. That's Mark Dedman's Carolina Trophies in Shelby.
We go to the 5th inning on the Medical Arts Farmview scoreboard. 4-0 our score. Huntersville leading post 82. And for Shelby here in the top of the 5th, Brock Melton, Riley Smith, and Jay Siegel.
And the count 0-1 on Brock Melton. He looks at a curveball that catches the plate. The 0-1 fastball in the dirt. 1-1. Brock doubled to deep center. First time up. Takes a pitch low, ball 2-1. Conley ready with the next pitch. Big sweeping curveball, swung on a missed. Count 2-2. There's another breaking ball. That one's off the plate. And we'll get a payoff pitch from Hunter Conley to Brock Melton. Pitch just low. And Brock, a good piece of hitting, working Conley for a leadoff walk here in the 5th. That'll send up the catcher, Riley Smith.
Catcher, number 12, Riley Smith.
Second walk of the ball game for Conley.
Riley had a single back in the 2nd inning. Inning, Shelby has had all 3 of its hits so far in this game, it was unable to score a run.
First pitch to Riley, a fastball outside, ball one. Conley comes set. Next pitch, a fastball up and away, ball two.
It's turned out to be a nice night here. No threat of any rain now. Sun coming out as it gets ready to set to our right out in the west.
2-0 fastball, swung on and fouled back. Out of play, the count will be 2-1. Brock Melton at first. 2-1 pitch. Swung on, lifted. Foul, right field side, out of play. Conley, left-handed hitter. Left-handed pitcher, I should say. Good movement on his fastball, tailing away from the right-handed hitters. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Right on the outside edge, says the home plate umpire at Riley Smith. Down on strike, Sprout number one. May have been a little liberal with that, but.
Now batting the right fielder, number 3.
We're sitting right behind the plate, and this is probably the best view you can have of where the ball is, buddy.
Jay Siegel at the plate, first pitch, fastball, high, ball one. 1-0 fastball is outside, ball two. Jay hit the ball hard his first time up, but it didn't turn out well. 6-4-3 double play as he swings and misses at the 2-0 pitch, 2-1. Melton at first, one down. Fastball outside corner and the count 2-2. 2-2 breaking ball lifted to right center field. Center fielder on the run. Connor Duncan makes the catch for the second out. So with two down, it'll be up to shortstop Dustin Green if post 82 is going to push something across here in the fifth. Let up, outside, ball one.
Destin popped up, caught in foul territory back his first time up.
Slow over to second, and it's going to hit Brock Melton, and the inning will end there.
So for post 82, no runs, no hits, no errors, one left. And we go to the bottom of the fifth inning. We're halfway through at Huntersville tonight, and Huntersville leads at 4-0 over Shelby on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. You're listening to Post 82 Baseball on WOHS and watching it at whatsupshopper.com.
Carolina Energies is your heating and air service experts. They service all brands and feature complete installations. 24-hour service with on-call technicians is available. Carolina Energies also features electrical services, including lighting, recessed lighting, receptacles, and service upgrades. Plus, they will troubleshoot and repair. They sell, install, and service generators. No job too small. Call Carolina Energies for all your energy needs. 704-482-9561. Carolina Energies, 515 North DeKalb Street, Shelby. Jam & Jay's Pizza Factory is Shelby's home for family food and fun. Jam & Jay's features a pizza buffet with salad bar. Adult buffet is just $5.99. This price good every day, all day. And no coupon is needed. Ages 4 through 10 buffet is just $3.09, and ages 3 and under, free. And there's a fantastic game room. Call for information on birthday parties at 704-600-6182. So come on in. Locally owned and operated, Jammin' Jay's Pizza Factory, 1011 Grove Street behind the Golden Corral in Shelby.
Hi, this is Woody Durham for Doctors Doug Stroud, Jim Wilson, and Craig Thompson at Family Dental Care in Shelby. No matter the age, kids, teenagers, and adults.
And back in North Mac High School, we go to the bottom of the fifth inning. 4-0. Our score, Huntersville leading it on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. 1, 2, and 3 up to face Cody Fitch. Jared Sobo takes the first pitch for a ball, and the second one is low and inside, 2-0. 2-0 pitch popped up. If it stays in play, first baseman Brock Melton over. Makes a nice catch for the out. So Sobo's retired. The pop to first for out number 1. That'll send up the shortstop.
Now batting the shortstop, number
Kurt
2,
Stabasevsky. Looks at a breaking ball over for a strike, 0-1. Huntersville with the run in the second and 3 more in the fourth. Another good pitch by Cody. Swung on a miss by Stabasevsky. It's 0-2. Breaking ball fouled back off the screen, or the netting, I should say. And the count remains 0-2. Fastball high.
Game number 2 tomorrow night. Veterans Field, Keeter Stadium, 7 o'clock. Hope to see you out.
Curveball outside. Count goes to 2-2 on the Huntersville shortstop. 2-2, called strike 3. And Stabasevsky caught looking for out number 2.
5th strikeout for Cody Fitch on the night.
Now batting for Huntersville, the center fielder.
And that sends up
number 3,
Connor Duncan, the center fielder. Pitch popped up. Shallow center field, calling for it, shortstop Dustin Green. He'll make the play. And that takes care of Huntersville here in the 5th.
They go down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. And we go to the 6th inning on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Huntersville 4, Shelby nothing. You're listening to Post 82 Baseball on WOHS and WhatsUpShopper.com.
Dr. Stroud, Wilson, and Thompson will take care of your dental needs. They have over 50 years' experience serving the people of Cleveland County. Call 704-482-3281 for family dental care at 416 West Warren Street in Shelby. That's Doctors Doug Stroud, Jim Wilson, and Craig Thompson. Kids love them, and you will too.
The athlete's choice. We're talking about S&M Sports Shop in Shelby. Locally owned and operated with the hometown people like Mike, Suzanne, Dale, Luke, Charlie, Adam, and Darren. They can take care of all your athletic needs. S&M Sports Shop is your team outfitter for all local schools in whatever sport you play. S&M has leather jackets for all local high schools and is your Cleveland County headquarters for Oakley Sunglasses. S&M Sports Shop, 707 South Lafayette Street in Shelby.
Save big on a huge selection of used bikes at Honda Motorcycles of Shelby. Take a look at an 03 VT 750 Ace, only 6,100 miles, was $46.99, now just $41.99. An 08 Yamaha V-Star 650, only 3,200 miles, was $51.99, only $48.99. And see an 06 Honda Goldwing Trike, priced too low to advertise. And save too on program four-wheelers. Now $500 off at Honda of Shelby, Highway 74 Bypass East in Shelby.
Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, 4-0. Huntersville leading, and Chandler Young leads off to Shelby, 6th inning.
Grounder to third. Seiler over to Fortune, 5-3 on the putout, 1 down. And that gets us back to the top of the order, and our Aura Supermarket player to watch, Jackson Mims.
Jackson's grounded out twice tonight.
There's a hard hit ball back through the box and to center field. And Jackson on with a 1-out single.
First hit for Shelby since back in the 3rd inning. Rather back in the 2nd inning.
Now batting for Shelby, the left fielder.
Left-hander Hunter Conley has been tough on post 82, and C.J. Brooks at the plate now. Saws him off. There's a little two-hopper to second, and Sobo throws to first. Thought about going to second, but then flipped it over to first just in time to get C.J. at first.
CJ's got some good speed and just about beat it out.
He did.
19, Evan Lopez.
Mims advances to second base, and now Evan Lawless at the plate with 2 down. Fastball all the way to the screen made me flinch there, Dan. It gets Jackson Mims over to third, though.
Yeah, when it comes right back at us. Thank goodness for the screen. Or the net, or the way.
Yeah. Conley will work from the windup now. Fastball fouled back out of play right side. And the count 1-1 on Evan. Left-hander rocks and fires. There's a liner up the middle, and post 82 is on the board. Evan Loasis with an RBI single here in the top of the 6th inning. And it's now Huntersville 4, post 82 1 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
Chandler Young scores the first big insurance run of the night for post 82.
Brings up Nick Triplett, the center fielder and cleanup batter. Looks at a breaking ball over for a strike, 0-1. Fastball low. Count 1-1. Conley, a fast worker. Fastball is chopped to third. Seiler will elect to throw across the bag all the way to first to Fortune, 5-3, to take care of Nick Triplett and Shelby here in the 6th.
But post 82 does get on the board with 1 run on 2 hits. There were no errors and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. 4-1 score, Huntersville leading on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard on WOHS, WCSL, Real Country 1390.com, and you're watching it tonight on WhatsUpShopper.com.
Since 1998, Cecil Burton Funeral Home and Crematory has been serving the people of Shelby and Cleveland County. Cecil Burton Funeral Home and Crematory is there to help the family in their time of need. Cecil Burton and his staff understands the needs of the families they serve and offer that understanding with personal and professional care. They are there to help guide you through the process with compassion. Cecil Burton Funeral Home and Crematory, locally owned and operated, 106 Cherryville Road in Shelby. Have you got a lamp that does not work? Don't throw it away. Bring it into Shelby Hardware, where Neil Holcomb will repair it for you. Neil can fix table and floor lamps, new or old, and he will also work on chandeliers. Your lamp repair headquarters is Shelby Hardware, serving Shelby and Cleveland County since 1979. Easy access, quick, friendly service. Shelby Hardware, 506 South Lafayette Street in Shelby. Call 704-482-4405.
come back to Huntersville on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. 4-1 our score. Huntersville leading Shelby. And the Jam & J's Pizza Factory call to the bullpen has occurred for post 82 as Frankie Harrell comes in relief of Cody Fitch. Frankie just graduated from Burns High School a little over a month ago, and the right-hander on the mound now for post 82 thanks to Jam & J's Pizza Factory located on Grove Street, right behind the Golden Corral, just off Highway 74 East in Shelby. Thanks to Jeff Walker and all the folks there for sponsoring that this baseball season. We appreciate it very much, and looking forward to having Jeff and Jam & J's on our football coverage on WOHS, which begins in a little over a month now, so keep that in mind. We go to the, with Frankie Harrell on the mound, we go to the cleanup hitter for Huntersville to lead off the inning, Hunter Conley, followed by Cameron Underwood and Jared Fortune.
Conley, a solo home run and a couple of RBIs in 2 plate appearances. And he pops the first pitch of Frankie Harrell up, foul territory, third base side. No problem for our Ora Supermarket player to watch Jackson Mims.
That ball sort of tailed back, and he was right on the line when he called it.
Yeah, it could have been possibly fair.
Now batting for Huntersville,
but a good start for Frankie Harrell in relief of Cody Fitch, and that'll bring up Cameron Underwood. Curveball high, ball 1. Cody's line, 5 innings pitched, 4 hits, 4 runs, no walks, and 5 strikeouts. 1-0 breaking ball, fouled straight back, 1-1. Underwood's 1 for 2, and he also had a stolen base. One pitch, jams him. Going to be a tough play, however, for Harrell. Good job, Frankie. Off the mound, fielding his position, and makes a good throw to get the speedy Underwood. So with 2 down, that'll bring up Jared Fortune, the first baseman.
Jared Fortune.
Looks at a breaking ball, outside, ball 1. Fortune 1 for 2. He drove a run in with a single to right his last time up. Let up on the outside corner, 1 ball, 1 strike. Frankie ready with the next pitch, just off the plate, 2-1. This is game 1 of our best of 5 series, second round Area 4 playoff action. Game 2 will be in Shelby tomorrow night. 2-1 misses, and now it's 3-1 on the Huntersville first baseman.
Elsewhere in Area 4 tonight, of course, that Cherryville at Union County game called off because of some sort of weather problem. Top of the 5th, Gaston Braves leading Hickory 5-1.
And the 3-1 pitch lifted to center field. Nick Triplett takes it for the final out.
And also in Caldwell County leading Mint Hill 3-0 in the top of the 5th inning. Here for 3 up, 3 down for Huntersville here in the bottom of the 6th. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. 4-1 our score on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Huntersville leading. You're listening to Post 82 Baseball on WOHS and watching it on WhatsAppShopper.com.
Since 1900, the Stamey Funeral Home in Fallston has been serving the families of our area with the finest in funeral service. In 1998, the Tysinger family began to serve the families of the Cherryville community, and today are a proud member of that community, providing services with dignity and respect. Caring for your family like our own, that's their slogan. Come talk with manager Pete Kraft about the services they provide at the Stamey Cherryville Funeral Home, 405 North Dixie Street in Cherryville.
If someone tried to sell you trouble, you wouldn't pay money for it. That's a product nobody wants. But without the right kind of maintenance for your car, that's what you get. Part of that maintenance should be regular oil changes. The folks at Rapid Pace Oil Change in Boiling Springs will take care of this aspect of maintenance for you. And Rapid Pace is an official state inspection station. So when your vehicle's state inspection date comes up, see the folks at Rapid Pace Oil Change, 201 South Main Street in Boiling Springs.
Leading off top of the 7th for Shelby, the first baseman, number 21, Brock Melton.
Go to the 7th inning, 4-1, Huntersville leading Shelby on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Brock Melton already at the plate for post 82.
And the first 2 pitches in there, and then the 0-2 pitch in the dirt. So 1 and 2 on Brock. Brock's 1 for 1. He doubled and then reached on a walk. 1-2 pitch from Conley. Fastball just off the plate, 2 and 2. Breaking ball hit down the left field line. Long run for Underwood. He dives, can't get it. It's a fair ball. Brock Melton rounds first, and he'll trot into second with a stand-up double to lead things off here in the 7th.
Brock's second double of the night. Had one back in the second. Been on base all 3 times now. He hadn't toast 2 doubles, and that base on ball is back in the 5th.
And that'll send up the catcher, Riley Smith. Riley's 1 for 2. Single to center and struck out. Hits the first pitch into left field for a base hit under the glove of a diving Seiler at third. And Melton had to hang on there so he couldn't advance. Had to make sure the ball got through, and then Underwood was charging it. But another base hit, back-to-back hits in post 82 with runners at first and second, nobody out here in the top of the 7th, and they trail 4-1 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Jay Siegel at the plate, shows bunt, and then pulls the bat back, takes it for a called strike. 0-1. Conley comes set. Once again showing bunt, bunts it back to the mound, only plays at first. And Conley makes that play. But a good job by Jay Siegel doing his job, moving the runners up 90 feet. So second and third now, still only 1 down. And Dustin Green at the plate.
Batting to shortstop, number 1, Dustin Green.
First pitch to Dustin, outside, ball 1. Melton at third. Riley Smith down at second. Pitches fouled, out of play, right field side, 0-1. Dustin looking for his first hit of the ball game. He's popped to first and grounded to second. 1-1 breaking ball, hit hard, just foul. Third base side. And that puts Conley ahead in the count, 1-2. Post 82 in need of a big hit here. 1-2 pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed. They'll have to throw to first. Tough play, but they make it. Perrin throws to Fortune, barely getting Dustin Green at first. 2 down. That was a big out. And now it'll be up to Chandler Young.
Second baseman, number 9, Chandler Young.
Chandler's grounded out twice tonight.
First pitch by Conley, a fastball outside corner, 0-1. Let up outside, ball 1, 1-1. Melton down at third. Riley Smith at second. 2 down. 1-1 fastball, swung and a missed, 1-2. Conley's 1-2 is well off the plate. The count now 2-2 on Chandler Young. Left-hander's breaking ball is in the dirt, swung on and missed by Young. He hustles down to first, and he's safe, and a run will score. Melton scores from third. And Post 82 picks up their second run of the ball game, and it's now Huntersville 4, Shelby 2 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Advancing to third on the wild pitch was Riley Smith. So now Post 82 with runners at first and third, 2 down.
Now batting the third base.
And back to the top of the order, our Aura Supermarket player to watch, Jackson Mims.
Jackson 1 for 3 tonight. Had a single back in the 6th inning and scored Shelby's first run that inning.
Conley's first pitch, a fastball outside, ball 1. Conley, a good breaking ball, but a lot of times it's sharp enough that it gets in the dirt. And Perrin, the catcher, couldn't block that. 1-0 fastball outside, ball 2. It's a good break for Post 82 to pick up their second run. 2-0 pitch is low, ball 3. Conley struggling a little bit here with 2 down and runners at the corners. .30 in there. And the count 3-1. Good hitters count here. 3-1, up and away, ball 4. Conley walks Jackson Mims. That'll load him up for C.J. Brooks. And that's the third walk of the ball game.
Now batting the left fielder, number 11, C.J.
For Hunter Conley. C.J. Brooks at the plate now.
C.J. tonight, strikeout, fly out, and ground out.
Looks at the first pitch in there, called strike 0-1.
C.J., of course, had the big slammer last night, buddy.
0-1 pitch. That's over on the outside corner, 0-2. Bases loaded, Post 82, 2 down. And Huntersville with a 4-2 lead here in the top half of the 7th inning. 0-2 the count on C.J. Brooks. Fastball high all the way to the screen. Post 82 will score another run. Riley Smith scoring on the wild pitch, and it's now Huntersville 4, Shelby 3 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, and the runners at first and second move up 90 feet, second and third now, and the count 1-2 on C.J. Brooks. Conley will work from the windup, and the pitch swung on and missed. And C.J. down on strikes, and that is it for Shelby here in the top of the 7th inning.
But they pick up 2 runs on 2 hits. There were no errors and a couple left on. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Huntersville 4, Shelby 3. You're listening to Post 82 Baseball on WOHS.
From online banking to high-yield CDs, we're all about financial services with hometown spirit. High-performance auto loans, comfortable home mortgages, savings that'll save the day. It's all here, and it all comes with a hometown heart and spirit you won't find at other places. Come in, let's talk. We're an equal housing lender. Substantial penalty for early withdrawals on CDs. First National Bank. Hometown banking since 1874. Member FDIC.
Year-round fun begins at the Bargain Station Brand Name Outlet on East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Keep cool with baubles. Bobble in sets are just $6.99 and complete bottle sets are $9.95. You'll find luggage and bags, sporting equipment including golf clubs, grills for cooking, and much more. All at big savings to you. The Bargain Station Name Brand Outlet, 4400 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right next to Honda Motorcycles. Open Tuesday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, Saturdays, 9 till 2. Hospice of Cleveland County is proud to sponsor this local sporting event. Hospice of Cleveland County is there for you when you need comfort and care. Referrals can be made by the patient, family members, a physician, a minister, a friend, or anyone who cares. Their professional staff at Hospice of Cleveland County is committed to preserving human dignity through compassion, integrity, and excellence in patient care. For more information, call 704-487-4677 or visit the website at hospicecares.cc. Angus is the word for beef, and Adora Supermarket and Broad River Hams in Shelby, AA grade, premium quality, affordable priced, high river Angus. And they'll cut your Angus steaks upon request. Get the perfect steak for your perfect cookout. Right now, get ribeye, T-bone, or porterhouse steaks for only $6.99 a pound, plus ground chuck, chicken, hot dogs, and fish. And ask about their bundle specials from 16 to 50 pound to big company bundles. At Adora Supermarket and Broad River Hams, 1026 East Marion Street in Shelby.
There's a high chopper towards second. Chandler Young, easy little flip over to Brock Melton. One down. That'll send up the right fielder, Jordan Blair.
Now batting the right fielder, number 23, Jordan Blair.
Blair is 0 for 1. And he's hit by a pitch for the second time tonight.
Shelby pitching has hit 3 batters tonight.
So he's down at first with 1 out. And that brings up the catcher, Jake Pern.
Pern is flied out and called out in strikes tonight.
Harrell comes set. His first pitch. Good fastball outside corner, 0-1. Melton holding the runner on at first. 0-1. Just off the inside corner, 1-1. Frankie ready with the 1-1. Curveball inside. That almost caught Pern. And the count goes to 2-1. The 2-1 is low, ball 3. Blair down at first, 1 out. Post 82 trailing 4-3. Next pitch chopped to third. Mims over to second, 1. They won't have time for a double play, but they do get the lead runner for the second out. And with 2 down, a runner at first, back to the top of the order, second baseman, Jared Sobo. Harrell's first pitch over with the fastball, 0-1.
Sobo 0 for 3 tonight.
Curveball outside, 1-1. Frankie ready now with the 1-1. Pitch is drilled down the left field line, but foul. So the count now 1 ball, 2 strikes to Sobo. And looking ahead to the 8th. Post 82 will send 3, 4, and 5 to the plate.
Meat of the order.
One-two breaking ball inside. And the count even now, 2-2 to Sobo. Huntersville with a run in the 2nd, 3 in the 4th. Post 82 answered with 1 in the 6th and 2 in the 7th. 2-2 curveballs inside and count full. So that will start Pern on the pitch. At first base with a 3-2 count and 2 out. Breaking ball, called strike 3. Good pitch. Frankie Harrell gets out of the jam, and that'll end the inning.
No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. We go to the 8th inning on the Medical Arts Farmview scoreboard. Huntersville 4, Shelby 3, and you're listening to Post 82 Baseball on WOHS and watching it tonight on WhatsAppShopper.com.
Blanton Cars is slashing down payments. We offer down payments as low as $500. We are the most experienced buy here, pay here dealer in Cleveland County. We have cars as new as 2010 models that we will finance in-house. We don't look at your past credit. Your job is your credit here. We have payment plans to fit your budget. Stop by today and let us put you in the car you deserve. Blanton Cars has 2 locations to serve you in Shelby, East Dixon Boulevard across from the Western Sizzlin' and West Dixon Boulevard beside Taco Bell. There's never been a better time to switch to Nationwide and save. For auto, home, life, or business insurance, call Heather, Gary, Mark, or Gaylord at the Gaylord Brawley Nationwide Insurance Agency in Shelby. You can trust Nationwide, serving North Carolina customers since 1928 and #1 for 20 straight years. The Gaylord Brawley Nationwide Insurance Agency, 1235 Falston Road in Shelby. Call 704-484-2680.
We come back to Huntersville at North Mecklenburg High, and we go to the 8th inning of this game 1 of this best-of-5 second-round Area 4 series. And Huntersville leading Shelby 4-3 on the Medical Arts Farmview scoreboard. Evan Loases, Nick Triplett, and Brock Melton coming to the plate, buddy.
3, 4, and 5 to face the left-hander Hunter Conley. And Post 82 scratching and clawing, getting back in this game 4-3. And Conley, his first pitch to Evan, fouled out of play, right side, 0-1.
Last time up, Evan drove in a run with a single back in the 6th inning for Shelby.
Left-hander Conley ready with the next pitch, hit sharply to short. Long throw, but Stabasevsky makes a good one, 6-3, 1 down. That'll bring up center fielder Nick Triplett.
Now batting the center fielder, number 7, Nick Triplett.
Nick tonight, 1 for 3, had a single back in the 2nd.
First pitch, once again, hit to Stabashevsky at short. Ball is mishandled at first, however, and Triplett. Nick reaches safely on the air.
He represents the tying run down at first.
He sure does, and any way you can get runners on, and especially with a red-hot Brock Melton at the plate.
Brock has 2 hits tonight, two doubles.
Comes up empty on a curveball. 0-1. Brock doubled to deep center and then doubled down the left field line. Next pitch low and away, 1-1. Top of the 8th inning, 1 out. And Nick Triplett at first, and post 82 trailing 4-3. Curveball swung on and missed, and it's 1-2 now on Brock Melton. Nick Triplett with a pretty good lead over at first. He's going on the pitch, throw down to second, and safe as the ball comes out of the glove of Stabashevsky at short. It appeared to be Triplett was going to be nailed on the attempted steal, but the ball comes out of his glove, and he may be shaken up a bit. Nick Triplett representing the tying run now in scoring position at second base. Count 2-2 on Melton.
All indications there, but Nick was going to be out. The throw beaten there, but good things for post 82. It was kicked out of the glove of Stabashevsky.
Yeah, another good throw by Pern. He's got a good arm behind the plate for Huntersville. I think Stabashevsky's still trying to shake off a little bit of something with his left arm. 2-2 breaking ball outside, and the count full now on Melton. Riley Smith, the catcher, on deck. Payoff pitch from Conley. Check swing, low ball 4. Melton down at first, and he represents the potential go-ahead run. And that'll bring up the catcher, Riley Smith.
Riley 2 for 3 tonight. Had a single back in the second inning, had a single back in the 7th inning. And later scored back in the 7th after that single.
Catcher, number 12, Riley Smith.
The 4th walk of the ball game for Conley. And he may be getting a bit tired. It's late in the ball game, 8th inning. 1 out, runners at first and second for post 82. Fastball lifted to right field. Right fielder back a few steps. Blair makes the catch, tagging at second. Is Triplett. He moves over to third. On the fly out. And normally that, with 2 outs, that wouldn't mean that much to him, but post 82 scored a couple of runs on pitches.
Pass balls and wild pitches, yeah.
Absolutely.
Number 3, Jay Siegel.
Right fielder Jay Siegel at the plate. 2 down runners on the corners.
Both the runs scored last inning, in fact. Pass ball, then wild pitch.
First pitch it up the middle. Hard hit ball, but the second baseman makes a good play, and Sobo steps on the bag to end the inning.
For post 82, no runs, no hits. There was 1 Huntersville error and 2 runners left on base. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning on the Medical Arts Farmview scoreboard. Still, it's Huntersville 4, Shelby 3 on WhatsUpShopper.com and WOHS.
The Mattress Store in Shelby has the largest selection and lowest prices in Cleveland County. There are over 25 different floor models to choose from. Come by and check out the selection of mattresses by Simmons, Sealy, Symbol, and Park Place. The Mattress Store has any price or firmness you're looking for. Also check out the selection of headboards, frames, and waterbed supplies. Financing and delivery is available. The Mattress Store, Highway 18 North, Shelby.
Former club members Denzel Washington and Jennifer Lopez for the Boys and Girls Clubs.
Every child follows a path in life. For many, that path will lead them to a door that gives them a place to grow, to learn, to belong, a place to forge their future.
You can change a child's future. Support your local Boys and Girls Club. Great futures start here.
You can open doors for children to have great futures at the Boys and Girls Club of Cleveland County. Visit us at 412 West Sumter Street or at greatfutures.org.
Lell Hardware and Garden Center is in its 21st year of serving you with the best selection of hardware, lawn and garden supplies, and a wide variety of dog and other animal foods. Ed and Linda Lell thank you for your patronage and remind you that now is the time for their spring yard and garden projects. They have fertilizer, grass seed, pine needles, mulch, garden seed, and plants. And if you're planting your first garden, Lell Hardware has everything you need. Lell Hardware and Garden Center, Highway 18 between Shelby and Falston.
Stepsky, but a very good play by Dustin Green at short, nonetheless. It'll go as an infield single. That's the first hit given up by Frankie Harrell. That brings up the center fielder, Connor Duncan.
Number 3, Connor Duncan.
Duncan may be called upon to move the runner into scoring position. And maybe not. A little slow chopper to the left of the mound. Good play by Frankie Harrell. And what that did is exactly what a bunt would have done anyway. 1-3 on the putout. Harrell to Melton. Stabisevsky moves down to second.
Now batting for Huntersville, the pitcher, number 25.
That brings up Hunter Conley. The pitcher, and first base is open. Post 82 would elect to put him on. First pitch, fastball up and in. Ball one. One out, bottom of the 8th inning. Runner at second, 4-3 our score.
As Riley Smith goes out to talk to his pitcher, I want to do a shout out to Neil McSwain and the folks at GT McSwain's in Boiling Springs. After 65 years in business, they're going to be closing their doors and got a big sale on right now, 15 to 25% off. Go by and see it on College Avenue in Boiling Springs.
The 1-0 pitch catches the outside corner, and it's 1-1 on Conley. Conley with a home run, a couple of RBIs. 1-1 pitch hit hard to left field, but they had him played well. C.J. Brooks gathers it in, 2 down. That'll send to the plate left fielder Cameron Underwood.
Cameron Underwood.
Underwood 1 for 3 on the night. First pitch, a breaking ball popped up. Shallow right field, someone calling for it. Second baseman Chandler Young makes the play, a couple of steps into the outfield grass. And that'll take care of Huntersville here in the 8th.
No runs, a hit, no errors, 1 left. We go to the 9th. It's rally time for post 82. A-Trail Huntersville 4-3 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard on WOHS and WhatsUpShopper.com.
When accidents happen, it's reassuring to know that quick expert care is nearby. Carolina's Healthcare Urgent Care Shelby is now open and is staffed with experienced physicians, mid-level providers, nurses, and support personnel equipped with on-site laboratory and x-ray services. So keep our new location and contact information close by for immediate access to the region's preferred healthcare and largest physicians network. Carolina's Healthcare Urgent Care, 1010 East Dixon Boulevard, Shelby.
Medical Arts Pharmacy is your locally owned independent hometown pharmacy. Unlike the big chain stores, Medical Arts Pharmacy calls you by name and treats you like family and friends, not a number. Medical Arts has more National Board certified technicians and personnel than other pharmacies to keep down your waiting time on prescriptions. Online refills at medicalartsofshelby.com. Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street near the hospital in Shelby. Call 704-487-8068.
Everyone knows Kibo's has the most delicious pizza around, but now Kibo's has breakfast biscuits and hot wings. Yes, now you can get bacon, egg, liver mush, and sausage biscuits, and fantastic hot wings. Keith and RB remind you that Kibo's is also your one stop when you run out of milk, bread, soft drinks, candy, gum, crackers, charcoal, soap, tobacco, oil, and when you're running low on gas. There's also fresh produce and hand-dipped ice cream at Kibo's, Highway 226 North at Zion Church Road in Shelby.
Tough luck as Dustin hit it on the nose. One down.
Now batting the second baseman.
And brings up Chandler Young, the second baseman.
Chandler has grounded out a couple times tonight and walked.
Fouls the first pitch off. 0-1. Connolly with the change, low, ball 1-1-1. Top of the ninth, post 82 trailing 4-3 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. And left-hander Hunter Connolly on the mound. He's went the distance for Huntersville, misses with the 1-1, low and inside, ball 2. Two-one pitch is lifted down the right field line. If it stays fair, it might fall in there, but it's foul. And that'll even the count at 2-2.
Remember, game 2 tomorrow night, Veterans Field, Keeter Stadium. We'll have it for you in WOHS and WhatsAppShopper.com. For your listeners from WCSL, cheerable at Union County on WCSL and WhatsAppShopper.com tomorrow night.
2-2 pitch is high and away, ball 3, the count full on Chandler Young. Connolly working quickly. 3-2 outside, ball 4. And Chandler reaches with a one-out walk. And that's your potential time run.
And we go back top of the order here.
And that's our Ora Supermarket player to watch, Jackson Mims.
Jackson Mims.
Jackson had a base hit and scored later back in the 6th inning. Also walked back in the 7th.
First pitch is hit toward short. He can't come up with it cleanly, but he does scoop it over to Sobo to get Chandler Young. And Jackson Mims will be at first on the fielder's choice. The hop kind of came up on Stabasevsky, and that's a good thing probably because Jackson hit it hard. C.J. Brooks at the plate now with 2 down. And Jackson Mims at first.
You know, some things just go together, like Romeo and Juliet.
1. Connolly ready with the next pitch. It's inside. 1-1.
And anybody's doing this team tonight, C.J. Brooks. He's had a tough night at the plate.
Well, he's going against a tough left-hander, but he's got a lot of pop in his bat. Next pitch is hit foul, first base side. Count 1-2 now on C.J. Brooks. 4-3, Huntersville leading it. Jackson Mims at first. Connolly ready with the next pitch. It's off the plate, 2-2. Lefty against lefty. Hunter Connolly 2-2 pitch to C.J. Brooks. Lifted foul, out of play. Right field side. Count remains 2-2. Jackson Mims down at first. Post 82 trying to some way get him around and tie this game up with 2 out here in the top of the ninth. 2-2 pitch, swung on, fouled off. Good job of battling by C.J. Brooks. Conley comes set. 2-2 pitch, up and away. Ball 3, and the count now full on C.J. Brooks. And what this does do with 2 out, allows Jackson Mims to take off on the pitch. So anything in the gap or down the lines may score the tying run. Payoff pitch. Bounce foul, first base side.
C.J. keeps hanging in there.
He's a good hitter. He's going to be a tough out. Hopefully he'll get something up over the plate and be able to drive this run in. Once again, coming set Conley, payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. And that'll do it as C.J. goes down swinging.
No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left for Post 82 in the 9th inning. And the final score on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, Huntersville defeats Shelby 4-3 in a game that lasted 1 hour and 55 minutes, one of our quicker games of the season. So our time of the game, 1 hour and 55 minutes. Back with our Shelby Savings Bank post-game show in 3 minutes on WOHS and whatsupshopper.com.
Like lipstick and lips, like shoes and socks, but not sandals and socks. That's not a good look. Like action movies and catchphrases, like McDonald's and an icy cold Coke. And now any size Coca-Cola, soft drink, or sweet tea from McDonald's is just $1. So they go even more together, like reality shows and hot tubs. McDonald's and Coke, the simple joy of being made for each other. Prices and participation may vary. Limited time, a la carte only.
West End Sales in Vale is proud to welcome Ron Parker to their staff. Ron takes his time to invite his friends and former customers to come by and see him for all of your farm and lawn and garden equipment needs. And for a limited time, get a free loader with any Coyote Series tractor, excluding the DS Series. And get a free first-time oil change with the purchase of any new tractor. See Ron Parker today at West End Sales, Highway 1827 intersection in Vale. So you think it'll take a miracle to get affordable insurance? Well, Pilgrim Insurance in Shelby and Lincoln believes in miracles. Come by and talk with one of their friendly, helpful staff members. Call now for a free quote, and you'll find you'll get lower rates and better service. Pilgrim will insure any driver, any age, any vehicle. Yes, miracles do happen. Visit Pilgrim Insurance, 220 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, and on Clark Drive in the Town and Country Shopping Center in Lincoln. Thinking about new carpet or floor covering for your home? Then think about Flooring America in Kings Mountain or Carpet One Interiors in Gastonia. Either one is just a short drive away. You'll find name brand floor covering at great prices with expert installation. Come in and check out the savings today. Flooring America, 602 Slater Street in Kings Mountain, and Carpet One Interiors, 2759 East Ozark Avenue in Gastonia. There's a store near you.
airtime will be 6:45 on the air.